when life gives you lemons, go book shopping. That's the motto I live by. Hello my loves, and thank you for joining me. It's Kirsten, and if you watched the video that went out 2 days before this, you would know that this weekend hasn't been great. But I had forgotten that I had bought a ticket to YALC, which is the YA, so young adult literature convention that was happening in London. It happens every year and I've never been before, so I'd bought a ticket because as much as I have got out of reading so many YA books, I thought it would be amazing to be in an environment with bookish people and just have a look, and maybe I'll find a few gems, YA books that would be amazing. But I'd forgotten about it because of everything that happened over the weekend, and actually to be honest I forgot about it before then because I ended up double booking myself and had planned, as I mentioned at the end of that vlog, to do a independent book shopping day in London. But I'd also said how I wasn't feeling like doing it because of everything that had happened over the weekend, and I just didn't feel up to filming and just overcoming it. And I know I'm being really vague, but I've already talked a bit about it in that video and I don't really want to go over it. This ended up being a surprise because I just decided, you know what, yesterday evening I'm gonna go. I just thought to myself it would be nice to have a day to take my mind off everything that had happened and to relax and everything and just enjoy myself. And so I went and had an amazing time. It was so much fun. I even got to meet Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, which I was so excited about. Honestly, it made it. Like, it was so good. It was weird because I met him as I was literally going to the last author to sign my books, and then I was going to go because it was really busy and really overwhelming, and I'd been there for 3 hours already and I was like, enough's enough. And then I saw him and I'm so happy. He's an amazing YouTuber. If you don't subscribe to him already, you really should check his videos out. He is hilarious. Every time I watch one of his videos, he just makes me so happy and I come away from it smiling or having laughed, or just, it's great. His videos are great, and so to actually meet him in person, I loved it. And I made such a fool of myself because I barely even spoke. I was literally just standing there with this massive ass smile on my face, like, oh my god, like starstruck. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But it was amazing, and yeah, I loved it for that. Anyway, we're gonna do a little cut here to some bits that I filmed while I was there. It was way too loud to actually like do anything with the camera to say I'd arrived or anything. So we're just gonna cut to that, and then afterwards we'll do the book haul that got a bit out of hand. As said, the book haul, which, yeah, I literally went there thinking to myself, I'll probably pick up maybe a book or two, probably nothing major, and apparently I didn't understand that. To be fair, it was their fault. They had paperbacks for £5, and even some hardbacks for £5. What? How can I say no to that? And I don't even normally like hardbacks, but these are little ones, so we're just gonna pull them out at random. We have The Last Girl by Goldie Moldavisky. I really should have checked pronunciations, but I've literally just got home. Like, I've literally sat down for 5 minutes and then came on the camera. Keeping the good vibes going. Needed after the end to this week. Anyway, I wasn't going to get this, but it was £3 because they had lowered the price again by the time I was going, because obviously they want to sell all their books. I'd said to the person at the stall that I was interested in YA murder mysteries because I do like a good cozy murder mystery, and I don't have many left on my TBR at all, which if you watched previous vlogs, you would know that because I've already said that. And so that was one thing I thought I would go there for, is some murder mysteries. And apparently this one is like an ode to different horror films. She was explaining it to me and she did a really good job of it. Can I remember it properly? No, but she did a good enough job that it convinced me to actually pick this one up. Now I have to admit, I am a wuss when it comes to horror films, so I don't watch them. But this sounded fun, and it says on the front, an exclusive club, a dangerous game, what would you do to survive? Sounded fun. Honestly, I've never seen it before. I've never heard anyone talk about it. It was literally just there for £3, so I thought, why not? That's it. And you know what? That's the way it's going to be for most of these books. So that was actually the last book I picked up when I left, and the first book I picked up was The Agathas by Kathleen Glasgow and Liz Lawson. And this one I picked up because of Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte. She read this one, and again, cozy murder mystery vibes, and I do like Agatha Christie, and we're following a character who is obsessed with Agatha Christie and then has a murder to solve. So that sounds fun, it sounds great. It sounds like my sort of thing because I do like it when people are obsessed with different literature detectives. So like with Truly Devious and having Stevie be obsessed with Sherlock Holmes, having someone be obsessed with Agatha Christie when I'm literally about to start my Agatha Christie journey next month. Sounds amazing. So yeah, I don't know too much about it. It has a really nice fun cover to it, and it said Agatha's, and I saw Agatha Christie on the back. That was it. Oh, they were giving out lots of free bits as well for like teasers of different books that are coming out later this year. So, or yeah, November 2022. No idea what this is about. They were like going, here, take this, and so I was taking stuff. So we got a lot of those. Hardback that I got is Court of Swans, a Derricott tale by Melaine Dickerson, and this one was £5, and literally I saw on the back, set in the harsh society of 14th century England. That was it. That's all I needed to know before I was like, okay, I'll get this one. But it does say, when there is wealth and power, there is always someone willing to do anything to take it. England, 1381. Delilah's idyllic life as a daughter of an earl is shattered when her father dies, and his wife accuses Delilah's 7 brothers of treason and murder. The youngest is only 10 years old, but this does not stop the guards from hauling them off to the Tower of London. Okay. London setting, you know what, that sounds fun. Probably sounds like our main character's going to try and save them. Hoping that this is not a book in a series, because otherwise we're a little bit screwed. No, that is the first one. Ooh, okay, she does young adult fairy tale romance, medieval fairy tale series, and Regency Spies of London. Ooh, I like the sound of the Regency Spies. So we'll give this one a try, and if I like it, I might pick up some more of her books. But yeah, I saw this, and yeah, £5, set in London, historical set, it like perfect, lovely, sign me up, I'll take it. And then I also got My Fine Fellow, A Delicious Entanglement by Jedke Cohen, because I recently read Dangerous Alliance, absolutely loved it. That was a book that was in like an ode to Jane Austen, and we had a main character who absolutely loved Jane Austen and then gets tangled up in various things. This is that author's second book. Oh, again, we got bookmarks and stuff for free. That's quite pretty. I like that. And I wasn't going to get this one in hardback because the other one is in paperback, and that normally really annoys me, but it was £5, which is cheaper than what I'm going to get the paperback for. So I went for it. And it's also got a signed book plate, so yeah. This one is, I don't know whether it's taken place after that book, if it's like, I don't think it's a continuation, but I think it's just set in the same setting, because we are still in 1830s England, but this one is different. We're dealing with food, so I don't know how this is going to be. I did enjoy Dangerous Alliance enough to give this one a try, and hopefully it has that same sort of Austen feel to it, but there isn't anything about that in this, so I don't know. It's all about cooking and stuff. Anyway, £5, can't complain. There was also some stickers going for free, so I picked up some stickers because, you know, freebies, why not? We also got another one, which is The Black Air by Jennifer Lane. This one's publishing next year. So we had the first little thing. It does sound really interesting. This is the first chapter. In a remote village where witches once roamed, 3 girls are caught up in a web of superstition, lies and obsession. Sounds good. And then we have the Scholastic YA exclusive sampler for 2023, and this has lots of different books that are going to be coming out and little snippets from them and little bits about the authors and stuff. So I think that's going to be interesting just to see if there's any books in there that catches my eye, something to keep an eye on for next year. We also got Stone by Finbear Hawkins. This is again another little excerpt. And this is, so it's a second novel, but they did say that it's not a true continuation from the first novel, which was which I haven't read yet. I don't own, but again, freebies. Aha, then we have 2 books by Kat Dunn. We have Dangerous Remedy and Monstrous Designs, and this one just sounded amazing. I actually picked up the second one first because I didn't realise it was the second book. It was talking about 1794 London, where men of science raise the dead and make monsters, so Frankenstein there. It just sounded really interesting, and we have the whole Paris setting as well with the war that's going on. And so then I actually read the first one when they told me that that's the second one, and that's 1794 Paris. So outcast Camille, a revolutionary's daughter, Ada, her runaway lover, Gil, a deserter, and Al, an aristocrat, are the battalion of the dead. Their latest jailbreak, a girl haunted by royalist revolutionaries, possesses dark and disturbing powers. What is her part in this treacherous game of science, magic, love and loss? And I met the author because that's who I went back to sign it, because they said that she was going to be back at 12 to sign the books. And so we have this, and she put, to Kirsten, heads will roll. Sounds like fun to me. And she was saying how Frankenstein was a massive influence, and also the film The Man in the Mask, which is a film set in Paris, and that was the influences behind all of this, and that each book does get decidedly darker and darker, that she really likes gothic classic books, which so do I. So yeah, really happy I got these, and I've got both of them signed as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And again, these are books that I've never heard anyone talk about, so it was really great to find something, because I do love it when we have influences from gothic classics. I really enjoy it, so I'm really hoping we get a nice atmospheric setting. The book that I did want to get, but they didn't actually have any left, is Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson, but it would have been in hardback anyway, so I will wait. I did get a cool bookmark. Anyway, the last 3 books, yeah, I ended up with 9 books, that's not bad. Anyway, the last 3 books got all at the same store, and this, again, is something that I was really intrigued by. So we have How We Fall Apart by Katie Zell, and this one, again, I just kind of picked it up because it seemed a bit interesting. I think it's murder mystery. Yeah, we have a Jamie, the queen bee of Sinclair Prep, is dead. No one knows what happened, and that is all I read. That was it. That's all I read. I had wanted to go for more murder mysteries, so hopefully I like it, but the cover really intrigued me, so I picked it up. Should I have read at least the first pages in all of these books to make sure I liked the writing style? Probably. Did I? Nope. Then I also got Witch Child by Celia Rees. It was the title that drew me in, Witch Child. It really captured me, and this one is the anniversary special edition, so it's been out for 20 years, which I've never heard of it, but this one, when I read the back, I loved it. I fell in love with it, and this is the book that probably out of all of them I'm most excited for, and that is A Journal Has Laid Hidden for More Than 300 Years. When it is discovered, its pages reveal a powerful and moving story, a story from the 1600s, a time of superstition and suspicion where innocent women were accused of witchcraft. It is the story of Mary, a girl who saw her grandmother hanged, a girl who hoped to make a fresh start in the new world, a girl desperate to survive. And this is a historical novel that is also seen as a kind of like a modern classic now, because it's been out for 20 years and apparently it's amazing. So yeah, it captured me. I liked the cover as well. There is some gold foiling, which I don't think my camera's picking up, and yeah, witches. Great. And then the last book I got is actually this tiny little one, which is Galata, a short story by Madeline Miller. And this is all about Galata. In ancient Greece, a skilled marble sculptor has been blessed by a goddess who has given his masterpiece, the most beautiful woman the town has ever seen, the gift of life. And it's about her, the person that was sculptured and then given life. I've heard a few different things about this one, about the fact that this was just like a moneymaker because she's got another book coming out, and did we really need it? Like, as in, could it have been a part of the book that's actually going to be coming out as like a little short story snippet in that? But I don't know, I think it's really cute. I really like it. I, again, only got this one for £5, so I did save a bit of money on this one. I've had my eye on this one for a little while and I keep debating whether to pick it up or not. So I'm really pleased that I saw it there for £5, so very happy with that one. So there we go. That was my little haul. That has been amazing. So many more books than what I expected to get, in all honesty, but very happy with them. And yeah, just picking up a few. I have a couple cozy mysteries which I'm really intrigued about, and then a few historical fictions. I'm really happy with this and I'm super excited to read them. I will be reading one of these this month actually, because I did have the prompt come up of Treat Your Shelf this month in my TBR game, and I had planned to get a different book, but I think I've spent enough money on books this month, so I'm really not planning to buy any more books. So I think what I'm going to do is, depending on my mood, I'll choose one of these to pick up instead. Let me know in the comments below if you have a preference, because if one gets a majority vote over the rest, then I will read that one. But yeah, this was super fun. For my first time going, I didn't know what to expect and I enjoyed it, but I'm really pleased I went early because it was getting super busy. And yeah, had an amazing time. So let me know if you go, or if you've ever been to any of them, and again let me know what books you think I should prioritise out of all of these, if you've read any of them. But for now I think I need a drink and I want to chill out because it's been a really busy day with lots of walking, but this was definitely what I needed after everything that happened this weekend, and just having that little bit of a pick-me-up. Like, when life gives you lemons, go book shopping. That's the motto I live by, clearly. Is it a good one for my purse? No. For me, yes, I love it. I love it. That's what we got up to. I did, as you saw, pick up a book with me, but I didn't get far into that, and I'll probably just talk about it in next week's vlog. Okay, I'm gonna go. But yeah, if you've made it this far, then thank you. As always, let's put a witch emoji, because this is probably, like I said, out of all of them, apart from this and maybe Galata, I am the most interested, or is it Galati? Galati? Galata? Let me know. How do we pronounce this? Again, I should have checked that, but anyway, emoji of the day is a witch. I am clearly in a rambly mood, which is nice because I was feeling quite down earlier, but after today I'm feeling rather happy. But I'm gonna save you from that continued ramble and I'm gonna go. So as usual, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then please do give it that thumbs up, subscribe, comment to let me know that you're here. Social media links will be linked below, and I will of course catch you in the next one.